Okay, so I totally didn't almost forget to do my review for tonight, but I'm doing it. It's all good. Everything's fine. It's fine. So, a little bit of a preamble. You can skip ahead a bit if you like. You probably will. My fiance and I have slowly been watching the Transformers films, the live action ones, as they've been out on Amazon Prime. And we've done the first 5. We've done like the first 5 Bay ones. We got Bumblebee next, and then beginning of next month, I think Rise of the Beasts is on there, and I still haven't seen it, so we'll watch that. But we watched the last night, and it must have been an extended edition. They're all extended editions. One of them was like nearly 3 hours, so it must have been extended. But I saw a bit more of one character, and I say character with massive air quotes, that I'd never really seen in any of the other stuff. I don't remember him doing anything at all. And obviously I'm talking about Sqweeks. Now, I've reviewed Sqweeks. Let's pan this camera down a little bit so you don't just see my hands. I've reviewed Sqweeks, but this is a knockoff Sqweeks. A SirToys Sqweeks. Fantastic. So, yeah, Sqweeks actually did something in this film. I don't remember him doing anything in the original cut, but in this one he actually did something, so bless him. Completely pointless up until that one little scene, but yeah, whatever. Let's not worry too much about it. So, you get Sqweeks, the little scooter thing. He's got a kickstand that you fold up. Yes. I remember there being tolerances on this thing, like it only wants to work, there you go. It wants to work a certain way, and if it doesn't go the certain way, it won't work. And little things like the original had a little hole or dimple there. I have got the original, but I can't find it for the review, where that little notch would tab in, but this one doesn't. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it's all right. You know, they got the wheels painted, you know, silver and all the rest of it. The original, these pieces were blue. These end pieces, where the top were, I think they were still black. The seat is nowhere near as nicely painted, and even the paint's kind of overspread a bit, like someone spilt their tea and it's stained. It's quite fun. No battle damage, although, you know, cheap plastic, kind of stained. This is, the headlights I think were silver on the original, I can't remember. And that is trying to come apart on me, there you go. This is about, this whole set is basically like the original, but it's kind of like 78% as good as the original, and let's face it, the original is very much a personal preference. I actually don't mind it, but you know, it does come with the trailer. There it is, and it also comes with instructions, which I've never looked at before, so let's see if they are. It's a robot. I have no idea what the rest of it says. Completely new to come in the market, special gifts. And does all this stuff and blah blah blah, and yeah, it's fine. Sorry, it's fine. Whatever. So, like the original, it's got a little tow bar there. You can lift this up, and there's a little ball joint. You can pop in there. I was worried about this when I first got it out of the bag, but it does go on. It does still work, and I've got it on the kickstand. But yeah, it still works. This originally was sort of hard rubber kind of thing, but this is just straight plastic, which benefit or negative personal preference on that one, because I know a lot of people didn't like it being rubber, but up to you. You can see where the paint hasn't completely reached places and stuff like that, even on the top here, like seeing the corners. But that just kind of amuses me. That kind of feels a bit more of the charm. But pop that off, and we'll do this bit. I don't remember this having like any obvious paint, but I feel like it had more detail than this. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't remember. I honestly don't. See where it's scuffed. Poor little sausage. Right, get those out of the way, and we'll transfer the main thing. He still has little rockets on the back. Sure, why not? Right, okay, fold this up that way, I think. So what we need to do is fold that wheel down and get this wheel and fold it down. Now it has got a little hook piece that's supposed to go in there. It doesn't hold that well. I think that's probably what this front bit was, to try and latch it all together. Because this doesn't latch in, There's nothing really to grab that. We'll get those down and turn them that way. Hang on, gotta move this little kickstand out of the way first. That way. There you go. Okay. Basically, you want this little half wheel arch kind of thing on facing the back for now. You'll see why in a bit. We're then going to turn the thing around, and this piece, I don't know if there's a problem with the screw, but this piece tries to come apart on me. It doesn't like it that much. But we'll see how this works, because now I've got to get this chest piece, and get it to slide out a little bit. Go on. It's caught on these pieces here. Come on. There you go. Get that to come loose. Rotate it around. Push it back in. Is it supposed to peg in? I don't know, because it doesn't. Rotate these side pieces out. I hope you're keeping up with this, boys and girls. And bring this up, rotate this to the side, bring this up, rotate it to the side. Yeah, it might go better in a second. Where was I up to? Right, okay. Lift this whole piece up on basically where the tow hitch is. There's a big hinge there. Rotate that all the way up. Get this, which is the most complicated part of the thing, and it's a bit fiddly, but it's fine. Everything will be fine. Bring this out. Now what you want to do is fold this back on little hinges here, and then fold the whole thing up so that these go into a little gap made there. I have to wriggle that a bit and just close the whole thing up, and these little grippy bits here kind of go into, can you see there, those two tiny little holes there and there? So that goes and into place, everything into place. That's into place, everything's into place. Good. Now we'll make sure the wheels are in place. Excellent. These are up. Right, fine, good. We're doing well so far. Rotate this around, bring it down, and there's a little hole for this bit to sit into, if it will. There you go. Rotate this bottom piece down, then rotate this bit over the top. And now just bring that down as a big stupid helmet. And there you have the basic robot of Sqweeks. You can bend these, their arms, they're on little rotations. It's fine. There you go. I remember one of them being tight. There he is. And yeah, you can see like stressed plastic and stuff where I think that tab, I think there might have been two of them, one of them snapped off. See that tab? I think there might have been two and one snapped off, but you saw how much difficulty I had getting it out with one of them, so I might have to trim that down. There he is in this little basic robot mode. He's got his little helmet that you can lift up. He's got his little glasses and mouthpiece you can fold up, which is quite terrifying. He's got his little wheelie toes and some little kickstand support and a little rocket pack for no apparent reason, but sure, why not? It's basically what the original did, but less quality, which, you know, it's a knockoff. It's supposed to sit like that. And we can bring in the trailer. Okay, alright, okay. So, how does this work again? Right, okay. So we get this top piece and we bring it up. And we bring the sides down. Hang on, how does this work? Yeah, it should be the sides, I think. I'll rotate these pieces out. Apologies, silly me. Then we can bring the sides down, or at least one of them. This one doesn't really want to go. It's really tabbed in at the front here. Okay, interesting. Tab that down. Then we can fold that little landing flap piece down. These you can do what you want. They are separate, but I don't know what you're supposed to do with them because they don't really do anything on their own, and they're a little bit floppy and sure. You fold that bit down as well. Yeah, shh. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. It's fine. There you go. That's the main basic base mode. And you can still store this by just plug it into the top there. It should. There you go. It's fine. And you get this little arm now. This is actually really cool. You get this. It's on all the joints in the world, except for that one that's popped out. Silly me. Rotate that out. Sorry. Should turn, but it's very stiff. I might have to loosen that screw. There we go. Come on, stay in. Play the game. There you go. And it's like a little manufacturing robot arm, which is actually really cool. So you got these things at the back, you got the platform, you got this unnecessarily overcompensating gun, which is quite funny. And then you got this little toolbox, which if you open up, you got the Decepticon arm, as they call it. And again, I think this was hard rubber, and this really isn't. You can see like bits of flash and stuff on the end there, all that kind of thing. But it's fine. It's all right. And the two little handle hands, which you can put on if you want. They don't look great, and I don't like to shove them in too far because I'm worried about getting them out again. But you can do that if that's what you want to do. You can also give them the Decepticon arm, as they want to call it. These holes are a little bit tight. Come on. There you go. It's just about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Is that the wrong hand? Is that the wrong way up? No, that's right. Looks a bit more gappy than I remember it being, but okay. And if you don't want that, you can do what apparently he actually did in the film, which I don't know if he ever did in the official, but he definitely did in the extended version that I watched. You can pop out the giant overcompensating arm gun. And he can shoot a small turret and blow up a big turret somehow. I don't know how that worked, but he did. And you can do that. I don't hate him. I don't. I really don't. How have I been talking this long? Might have to do one of the Ninja Bill supercuts for this one, but whatever. I don't hate it. I don't. It's weird, but I don't hate it. Forgot to do a rope mode size comparison, but it's fine. Sorry, vehicle mode. There's a Legacy drag strip. So he's, with all the stuff, I guess you could call it a deluxe, but you know, he himself is not a deluxe. Should we go for vehicle mode size comparisons? Let's get him back into a scooter quickly. I know this video's gone on too long, but whatever. It's done. It's going to be done now, sorry. Turn that. Rotate it in, rotate it in. Lift that up, lift that up, lift that up, get in there. Open that, pull this whole thing out of there, which I'm slightly worried about because there's not, it's a cheaper plastic, there's not quite as much flexibility in it as the original. Turn this, that, no. Okay, go that way, I think, maybe, that way, sure, why not? Go in there. See, it's got to line up a certain way, so that when this wheel goes, it becomes the other half of the wheel arch. So, be that side, so that's right. Okay, turn that around. Oh, it's a little double hinged apparatus, look at that. Yeah, this little tab needs to be trimmed or broken off, either way. Get in there. You turn around. You stay in there. You tab back into there. You turn. You go in there. You go at the front there. There he is. And let's get ready for a vehicle size comparison because I'm an idiot. And Legacy Wild Rider. So, to be fair, even on his own, he's probably not that far off a modern deluxe, but with the trailer and stuff, he's deluxe. It's not a big problem. Okay, so let me know if you want a Ninja Bill supercut of that, and I'll see how I get on. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna be nasty. If you want a Ninja Bill supercut, you need to start subscribing on Patreon. If you do a Patreon, or a donation or something, I'll do your Ninja Bill supercut because honestly, I'm not a huge fan of them. I think they lose a little bit of the review, like a little bit of the, don't want to say style because let's face it, I haven't got any, but they lose a bit of the fun. So yeah, if you want a Ninja Bill supercut, there you go. You can subscribe to my Patreon. I'll see if I can put it as like a perk or something if I'm smart enough or if I remember. Okie dokie. Turn this around without breaking it. There you go. There you go. Practice at doing that now. Okay. Fold this. Fold this. Fold that. Let's have it all together. Why am I still recording this? It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine and dandy. There you go. There you go. Let's do this on top. There you go. So, I should be ugly. I should be wretched. I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye bye.